Hey y'all, it's your favorite country boy, Chet Beaversmith. This is a song I wrote about my daddy. Let's hit it. On his layup, my daddy told me that drugs were cool and fun. When I was just a little boy, he even let me have some. Now daddy was a fearless man, and one day he went too far. Hit the G-Coke and he overdosed and passed out in his car. Well, mama found him in a trance, got him in the ambulance. The dog said nothing we can do, so now I got them G-Coke blues. Now I got them G-Coke blues. That Gucci cocaine, it's harder than crack, and it gave my dear old daddy a heart attack. But the dog said nothing we can do, so now I got them G-Coke blues. Yeah, now I got them G-Coke blues. Dad, I'd fly up to heaven only for a while, if I could get just one more chance to see you smile. The dog said nothing we can do, so now I got them G-Coke blues. Yeah, the dog said nothing we can do, so now I got them G-Coke blues. I love you, Dad.
Yeah, so the Nazis were, if they were around still, they'd be a freaking country right now, man.
Yeah,
they'd be a country. You have to admit that.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, you two, for coming into my office, Regular Joe and Normal Man. Yeah, as you know, I've been having some pretty big troubles with the polls. The Ballin deflation program has really been unsuccessful. The cost of Ballin has only been on the rise somehow, even further in this country. I'm starting to really slip in the polls that I need to do something to up my popularity. So I've heard that you guys have a proposal for me. I'd love to hear it.
That is correct, Mr. Higgins.
I'm going to let you go first,
You're
Mr.
let me
Man.
go first? Okay,
I want to hear what you have to say.
You got to get into RuneScape. You have got to get into RuneScape.
I don't understand.
You're missing out on an essential part of the American public. R/2007scape. They are the deciding forces in many swing states. You got to get into RuneScape.
There can't be that many people into RuneScape. I mean, what are the numbers here?
Let me explain something to you.
Okay. Tell me about this, Regular.
Most people in our country don't shower anymore. RuneScape players don't shower either. It's a direct correlation.
Oh my god!
The numbers are huge.
The numbers are huge. It's like 1 in 5, 1 in 6.
1 in 5,
oh
1 in 6.
That's
a lot of people won't tell you they do, but they do.
Okay, but I mean, so much of the American populace, doesn't even vote. I mean, do these RuneScape players? I mean, what are the voting numbers? Like
100%.
Well, let me explain to you.
No.
Free membership
for
everyone that votes.
This is big.
They got to protect their RuneScape rights because
they got to protect their rights.
Because they're trading rune bucks across borders.
Oh,
so
that makes
Make
sense.
sure there's no tariffs.
That makes sense
On the rune bucks.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
So tell me on RuneScape. What do you do in RuneScape? How do you play RuneScape?
It's like cookie clicker. You click around, you spend 12 hours a day, and 10 years later you realize you've made no progress with your life. That is the whole game. You understand?
That doesn't sound like a very fun game.
Well, let me explain something to you.
Okay, all right.
It is fun. It's the friends you make along the way.
Okay.
But more importantly than that, it's the rune bucks.
Okay.
People. Let me explain something else. We have a huge Venezuelan following. A lot of Venezuelans.
Okay.
They make bots.
Right.
That's how they make their living.
Right.
We got to look like we're supporting people.
Okay.
Like
Interesting. I'm not sure how the Venezuelan bots play into the popularity with the American people.
Well, you got to consider they're struggling people. We're Americans. We help people who are struggling. It looks good on your resume. Think about that.
That's true. That's a good point.
I paid to lose my virginity entirely with rune bucks.
Holy shit!
There you go. That's number 2 on the docket.
Wow, I didn't realize RuneScape had such an important part.
It's a whole currency, sir.
To sit here and see you talk like it doesn't even matter.
I'm sorry. You're right. I mean, I didn't know.
Here.
I didn't know. Wow.
What do you say?
I just don't see how I could take the time out of my busy schedule as president.
You'll make time.
You'll make time.
I'll make time.
Did you know that George W. Bush played RuneScape?
No.
This is a true,
Did he really?
This is a true story.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Well, I think it was George W. Bush's daughter had a boyfriend, and the rumor is that he played RuneScape with the president.
Holy shit.
Can you believe that?
Holy shit.
No wonder he won re-election in 2004
Oh my gosh.
by some bullshit.
I mean, that's why they call
Check
it
the archives. Check the archives. Tommy, give me the archives on George W. Bush RuneScape.
Yes, here are the archives on George W. Bush RuneScape.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he played RuneScape for 10 hours a
He
day.
played RuneScape.
Holy shit.
It's the lifestyle of a successful man.
I had no idea. I'm going to have to look into this. Thank you so much for bringing this to me, boys.
You're welcome.
Oh,
No problem, sir.
this will change the fate of America forever.
Reynolds? Reynolds, get in here.
Yes, what is it, Esther?
We're summoning the moon goddess.
Which moon goddess? What are you talking about?
Luminara, the moon goddess.
Luminara. Now, why would we be summoning the moon goddess when we got cows and
The
cheese to worry
cows ain't making no milk and we can't make no cheese, so we need the moon goddess.
Now, Esther, why would we need the moon god? Why would the moon goddess help us out with our cows?
Because we're gonna, through a ritual, summon the moon goddess. The moon's made of cheese.
Oh, Esther, I ever
Reynolds.
told you you're a genius.
I know, you don't need to
shucks.
tell me.
Oh, shucks. Well, all right, let's get into it then. Let's summon Luminara
Right,
here.
get around the summoning circle.
Alrighty. I got the knife for my wrist here.
Ooh,
Here we
yeah,
go.
get that slit, get that blood in that circle.
Oh, that's smart.
Oh,
Alrighty.
yeah.
Oh,
Boom shakalaka.
Oh, yeah, boy.
We beseech you.
Wow.
Oh, what? Oh, Reynolds, are you okay? Oh, God.
Alright,
Lord.
what do you want?
Luminara.
I'm not Luminara.
Sure you are. We summoned
you-
Luminara.
No.
We did
no.
the summoning
Oh,
ritual for Luminara, so you
Damn
must
it.
be Luminara.
Fucking shit again. No, okay, no. Luminara, I don't care what bullshit you believe in, what bullshit gods made up religion
Cass.
you believe in. It's all made up, it's not real. Okay, I'm Bingus. Okay, I'm the divine almighty Bingus.
Yeah, Luminara.
I'm not Luminara. I'm
Saying the same thing.
not the same thing. I'm Bingus. I am the Lord of the Moon.
Yeah, Luminara.
And a really cool looking bird. So I don't know what Luminara is it's just about, but I also have this bird. It's called Bingy. Pretty cool, but okay, so you don't know who I am, that's fine. You summoned
Yeah,
you
you're
wanted this.
Luminara. I know who you are.
you
I
wanted-
told you who you are.
I'm Bingus, but you know what?
All right.
My time is limited. I don't want to put up with your
Ooh,
shit.
then hurry up and make my cows make milk. Come on
Why the fuck
Come
would
on
I
now.
would I want to do that? Why would I? First of all,
now. 'Cause I summoned you.
before why
Come on now.
I would want to do that. Why would I be able to do that when I am the Lord of the Moon?
The moon's made of cheese.
Fuck.
The moon's made of cheese.
Fuck it.
You don't know that?
You're kidding me.
You're the
You-
god of the moon. You don't know
I
the
am
moon's
the
made
Lord of the
cheese.
Moon, and I will tell you, the moon is a fucking rock in space, and it's
Cheese
not
rock.
made of cheese.
Cheese rock.
You psycho.
Cheese rock.
It's not it's not cheese rock.
Cheese rock.
It is moonstone, and you would know
Cheese.
that if you knew anything about the reality of. Okay. You know what? I may be able to do something,
All right. Make those cows make milk.
but
Come on.
do you have an offering for me? Usually,
Yeah, we
when
just did
people
one.
summon. What do you mean? Where is your offering?
That whole song and dance we did.
That's your offering. That's
That's
it.
the offer. You came. You're here.
I came because you summoned me.
Right.
I could do something if you gave an offering to me.
What about the blood?
Blood.
From Reynolds.
Reynolds' blood.
Yeah, right there. There your feet. Go on. Go on. No, you want that blood.
I gotta have this out real quick.
Right.
I'm sorry. You know, my two brothers, I have two little brothers, right?
Okay.
Bangus and Fred. And,
they're more helpful than you?
Bangus, he's the Lord of the Sky and
Okay.
wet t-shirt contests, okay? He's the Lord of the whole sky.
Ooh.
And so anytime, people want anything related to the sky, they summon him. And he gets a bunch of other shit too. He's also the Lord of
Cheese?
creatures of the earth and stuff. And so people summon him for veterinarian things or whatever. And a bunch of people wet t-shirt contests are super popular these days, right? And so whenever people want to do a wet t-shirt contest, then it's hey, let's summon Bangus and make an offering to Bangus. And so they always give Bangus these cool feasts and stuff and all this great stuff. And then my other brother Fred, he's the Lord of Dopeness and the Gucci logo, which feels like obscure stuff. But the thing is, we live in the social media age. Everybody's clout chasing. Everybody wants to get popular, blow up on social media, be super dope. And so now, these days, people are constantly summoning him. They're giving him all these cool offerings with crazy drugs, like cocaine that's shaped like the Gucci logo. They're inviting him to crazy parties. And what do I get? I get to be Lord of the Moon and a bird. That's it. That's all I get. I don't even get cheese. I don't even fucking get cheese.
Part of the moon.
My half brother Bingus, he's the Lord of the Harvest, and so he gets food and all kinds of shit like cheese and stuff. And I just get the moon and a bird, and that's and what do I get? What kinds of offerings do I get? What kinds of offerings do I get from people?
Reynolds' blood.
I get Reynolds' fucking blood.
Yeah,
that's
Reynolds'
right.
blood.
That's all I get from
It's your
people who
feet.
don't even fucking know who I am, don't even respect me. All right, let me check out this blood.
Yeah, pretty good.
This guy has sickle cell. I can't
Yeah,
eat this
pretty
blood.
good. Sickle blood.
No.
Sickle blood.
No. You know what? You can give that to Bingus. And he's the Lord of the Harvest. Maybe he'll help you out.
He sounds more helpful. Can you call him up? Guy's number?
Fuck you.
Come on. Come on.
waiting.
You walking away?
No, fuck you.
Reynolds, he's walking away. God damn it. Now the cows ain't gonna make no blood. Make no milk.
Did Luminara show up?
No. Some
Oh.
dickhead showed up.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he didn't even like your blood. Said it was sickle.
Oh, well, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
Shucks. Well, how are we gonna get this cheese now?
You said he had a brother who was helpful. I
Hmm.
think his name was Bingus.
Bingus?
Bingus, god of the harvest.
Well, let's see what we can find out about
Yeah,
Bingus.
you got enough blood for another ritual?
Oh, gosh.
All right, let's get to it, Reynolds.
Let's get to it.
Hey, my name is Kevin Doo,
And I'm Thirsty Thomas.
and this track is dedicated to Bonesy and Ride.
Not just an animated skeleton, but a great sushi chef, a great yeller, and a great friend.
This is for him, the life he led, and for those yells back at North Cuisineville Yell Club.
Rest in peace, Bonzi.
Rest in peace.
Fitness.
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 Fitness. Fitness.
Fitness.
Fitness.
Fitness.
Fitness. Fitness. Fitness. Fitness. Just one more. Fitness. You got this. Fitness. One more. Fitness. 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 Fitness! 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 Fitness!
Alright. One second before you go. Former President Barack Obama. We've got a very exclusive interview with the former President Barack Obama here. A very important question. Mr. Obama, what is the purpose of mountains?
Well, one can ask in America, what's the purpose of mountains? When I was canvassing in Chicago, I used to pretend like I was yelling from the top of the mountain. I would say, this is Barack Obama, I'm on the top of the mountain, and this is my purpose. All right.
That makes sense. That's very insightful. Thank you, former President. Now, it was actually a double exclusive interview. This is from anonymous call-in from the Chicago area. I don't know who it is, but we're interviewing him anyway. And we're curious what he thinks about the purpose of mountains. So let's check in, see what he has to say.
Former President Barack Obama is a liar and a fraud, and he has no idea what mountains are actually for. And I'll tell you this. I wouldn't go for any sort of easy answer about mountains. You see, people will say, oh, it's for rainwater, or oh, it's for irrigation. But actually, if you think about it, if you think about the mountain shape, it's sort of pointing upwards at the sky.
And it's sort of
It's basically what makes math work. And without mountains, you wouldn't know what 2 + 2 was, or how to do long division. And it's because of the mountains that actually hold the numbers in place. And I mean, what else would you have? You wouldn't be able to cure AIDS without mountains. You wouldn't be able to do your dishes without mountains, because all you need is maths. You can't have math without the mountains holding those numbers in place. And that's what mountains are for.
Well, there you go, folks. Opinions of two very prominent figures of Chicago on the topic of mountains and their purpose. Now, my personal opinion. My experience with philosophy and math is they're completely useless and they serve no function in society. So, frankly, if the second is correct, I think we should destroy all mountains. And that's my policy prescription for the President of the United States. So that's just so you know, get rid of those fucking mountains, buddy. Now, if former President Obama is correct, well, frankly, I just don't even know what to think about that. But, you know, that's for the face to decide. Good night, folks.
Hey y'all, I'm Ben Corbis, and this is my partner in crime,
Motor Simmons.
and we've got a song about a special someone for y'all. Here we go. Girl, you're looking so fine and dandy. I wanna drink you in like a summer shandy. Hop in my truck, let's hit the lake. Cool off together, take a nice long break. General Motors controls the election.
So
They're controlling our minds with the massive Glorbus. We will seek justice and destroy General Motors. The Resistance is not a terrorist organization. When I look into your eyes, it's heaven that I see. The one in the skies, the one I mean, with his lord of contests for wet teas. General Motors must be stopped at all costs. We're willing to use biological warfare. Band together to take down the Glorbus. The ends justify the means. Girl, you're looking so fine and dandy. I wanna drink you in like a summer shandy. Young and in love, got plans so far. Get married in the back of your grandpa's car. Join us if you believe in free will. Join us and stop the greed of misermen. Felix's Glorbus will doom us all. If you're not with us, then you're a slave of General Motors. Girl, you're looking so fine and dandy. I wanna drink you in like a summer shandy. Hop in my truck, let's hit the lake. Cool off together, take a nice long break. I, Ben Corbus, had to hide this message inside a song to get past the General Motors Content ID algorithms. I am doing this to save the future of humanity. The Glorbus is strong, but the resistance is stronger. Felix Miserman will pay for his crimes against humanity. Free thinkers, we ride at dawn. Summer Shandy, Summer Shandy.
I am Biengos, son of Bengis, and royal court bard to the divine almighty lords. The lords have all submitted their individual Chicago yells for this year, but for your listening pleasure, I have collected them for you. First, for those not familiar with the lords, we must discuss their origin. You see, back in the year, roughly 100 AD, when Jesus was tired of hanging out and decided to dip back to heaven, he went back to his father, the Christ, and told him all about the wonders of skateboarding that he discovered in the human world. You see, God, he had bored of doing the whole God thing, and he liked the sound of skateboarding, and over the next few years he got really into it. And he was doing so much skateboarding that he wasn't really doing much the whole ruling the universe thing, and he didn't really want to anymore. So around the year 200, God himself decided to generate a collection of divine beings to do sort of the work of ruling the universe for him, so he could just hang out with his cool, dope son and go skateboarding. Now, before we get into the laws themselves, I will first play for you the Chicago yells of Jesus, the Son of Christ, and of Christ himself.
Yo, it's your boy, JC, Jesus Christ, and this is my Chicago yell.
It is I, God, and this is my Chicago yell. Ah!
We will now begin our journey through the Pantheon of divine almighty lords and their yells with the Bronze generation, the youngest of the lords, born around 300 AD. These two are Bingis and Bongis, rival brothers and sons of Bungis and Bengis of the Silver generation. Here they are.
I am the divine almighty Bingis, lord of the harvest and trickery, and this is my Chicago yell. Fools, all of you!
I am the divine almighty Bongis, lord of war and jerking off, and this is my Chicago yell. Fuck you, Bingis! Next we have the elder half-brothers of Bingus and Bongus. These three were born around the years between 250 AD and 270 AD. These three brothers are Bangus, Fred, and Bingus, the children of Bengus and Boongus.
Sup, bros? This is the divine almighty Bangus here, lord of the sky and wet t-shirt contests. And this is my Chicago yell. Let's get lit! Yeah, y'all already know who it is. The divine almighty Fred, the lord of dopeness, and the Gucci logo. You know me wearing drip, dropping fire wherever I go. Now this fire is my Chicago yell, so here it is, okay? Yeah.
I'm Bingus, just Lord of the Moon and a really cool looking bird. Here's my Chicago yell. And last, the eldest member of the Bronze Generation, born around 245 AD, Bongus, son of Boongus and his own mother, Boingus.
Yeah, I'm the divine almighty Bongus, lord of the earth and getting popcorn stuck in your teeth. And, this is my Chicago yell.
I will now play for you the Silver Generation of Lords, second most powerful of the three generations, and elder than all of the Bronze Generation members, of course. These three are Bungus, Bengus, and Boongus, all children of Boingus and Beangus of the Golden Generation, born between 220 and 230 AD.
I'm the divine almighty Bungus, lord of the sea and prostate cancer. And this is my Chicago yell. Sweet!
I am the divine almighty Bangus, lord of the sun and eating sandwiches. This is my Chicago yell. Praise me, all your sandwiches will suck in.
Oh, it is I, the divine almighty Boongus, the lord of love and stubbing your toe. This is my Chicago yell. Oh, heavens!
And last, but certainly not least, the most powerful of the generations, the Golden Generation, crafted by the Christ himself in 200 AD, Beangus, Boungus, and Boingus.
I am the divine almighty Beangus, lord of the sun, the stars, and people whose names start with the letter S. And this is my Chicago yell. Ah!
All at once, nowhere and everywhere, I am the divine almighty Boungus, the lord of space and graphics processing units. And this is my Chicago yell. Where, everywhere, where, nowhere, everywhere, anywhere, where?
I am the divine almighty Boingus, lord of time and locking mechanisms. And this is my Chicago yell. Why you not my Chicago yell? You got to hear my Chicago yell.
Old Man Simmons here in the L.A. County Jail. I called up my friend Dill Pickles Biscuits and tried to get my guitar, but he's flat broke. Apparently he spent the $4 million he won on a single beer. Well, that's Dill for ya. Anyways, I got a song for y'all. Here goes. They call me Old Man Simmons. Used to live down by the swamp. That was till that old one-eye took everything I love. He took my wife. He ruined my life. He took my eyes, so I can't even cry. Ever since he's haunted my soul, made me pay a hefty toll, was the hero of Email Town. Now they just see some old clown. He took my wife in '86. He's haunted me ever since. I curse that wretched gator, hope he dies in a hole. I curse that wretched monster with the last ounce of my soul. The only comfort that I find is my sweet, sweet, sweet moonshine. When Beauregard took my shack, I had to go cooking to win it back. But even there, the gator had been grinning his old toothy grin. With my cooking machete, I cut 'em straight to bits. But it turns out it was Alistair Miser men. Now I sit behind these bars, contemplating what I done. Oh, maybe I'm a monster too. Oh, Lord, please forgive me. Oh, God. Oh, Bungus. Help me, Bungus. I'm so ashamed. Why? Sorry, I just got something in my throat. Shout out Irish Nails on harmonica.
Wow.
Alright everyone, gather around. My name is Historian Higgins, and this is my Chicago Yell. I would like to tell the story of a man named Agent Blackbird. This story begins long ago in the distant land of Chicago. 2 weeks ago, to be precise. Agent Blackbird is a strange man that bent the world as he saw fit. What I will play for you now is a series of submissions to the Chicago Yells competition, which tell the story of Agent Blackbird.
I'm Agent Blackbird, calling from an undisclosed location, and I have just received the most powerful of Taiwanese yells. And if you don't follow my demands, I will unleash them on the public. Demand 1. Mandatory orange chicken. 3 p.m. Lifetime supply. Demands 2. A date with Kevin Hart. Applebee's, Minnesota. Demand 3. A picture of the Mona Lisa, but instead of the Mona Lisa's face, it's my face photoshopped on top of it. Grant me these demands 3, and you will be spared. However, if you fail, the entire city of Chicago will hear a yell unlike anything else.
My name is Echoes Martin, crisis negotiator for the Chicago Police Department. Crisis negotiator for the Chicago Police Department. This is my Chicago yell. This is my Chicago yell. Agent Blackbird, we have met all of your demands. Kevin Hart is here, ready for your date. We hope that the orange chicken is sufficient and the Photoshop work is to your liking. Please just don't release that yell onto the public. It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous.
This is Agent Blackbird. You have done well with the orange chicken and the date. However, I still require my picture of the Mona Lisa parody. Where is it? You have 72 hours. You have 72 hours, I said. Where is it? Where?
This is the police. Open up.
The police. Terrifying. You'll never take me alive. All I wanted was to be the Mona Lisa. And you took this from me, and now you will pay.
No, it doesn't have to be like this. No. Blackbird, no, don't release the yells.
It's too late. You'll never take me on. That's what you get. Taste the power of Taiwan.
It is I, famous actor and comedian Kevin Hart, spelled with an E, son of Bungis. I just got back from a wonderful date with Agent Blackbird at an Applebee's in Minneapolis. But I don't know if I'll be going on a date with him again, because unfortunately, while the date was arranged as part of a crisis negotiation situation with the Chicago Police Department, and apparently they were supposed to create a photoshopped version of his face on the Mona Lisa, but they sent it as a PSD file, and he couldn't figure out how to convert it to a JPEG, so he thought they were just messing with him, and it took them 72 hours of messaging back and forth to try to figure it out, and he ended up releasing those horrendous Taiwan yells. Oh, how horrible. It's such a shame. He seemed like such a nice man on our date. Anyway, this is my Chicago yell, I suppose.
God damn it. Agent Blackbird got us again. He made us look like fucking fools out there. He made us look like fucking fools out there.
My name is Donutsman Lamp, Chief of the Chicago Police Department, and this is my Chicago yell. Echoes, get into my office this instant. We need to talk.
Hey, Chief. How's it going? Chief.
All right, Detective Martin.
Hey, Chief.
I need you to tell me exactly what the fuck happened last weekend.
Well, We did what we could. I tried dealing with the crisis situation as best I could, but crisis situation Blackbird made it away. Blackbird made it away. Blackbird made it away.
And once again, Agent Blackbird gets away with his bullshit. I told you boys that Photoshop was too far. With his face photoshopped on the Mona Lisa, and all of that orange chicken. Can you even imagine all of the things he's capable of now? Not even considering those Taiwan yells that he released upon the public, and the implications we're dealing with because of that. All of the silliness in Chicago. Oh, this has gone too far already. And you're damn lucky that Kevin Hart said no to that second date. Oh. If Agent Blackbird had the power and influence over a true demigod, I don't want to think about what he can do with that. Do you at least have any leads on his location after he's escaped?
Yes, we do. We searched through his trash and found under all of the orange chicken boxes, flight ticket to Boise, Idaho, flight ticket to Boise, Idaho, just south of the border with Skinny, Idaho, just south of the border with Skinny,
I see. Well, I'll need all of your boys stationed at O'Hare and do whatever you can to keep him off of that flight. And if he manages to escape somehow, then it's outside of our jurisdiction, and we'll have to take it to the feds. Well, I've been meaning to catch up with my brother anyway. Looks like I'm going to have to make a call over to the DOPU and speak to my old brother Jimmy. My name is Jimmy Lamp IV, head of the Department of Pegasus Unicorns. And this is my... Oh, what's this? Oh, well, look at that. Looks like I'm getting a call from my brother Donutsman. It's been a while since I've heard from him. Say, Donutsman, how has it been recently? Oh, brother, it's so good to hear your voice. Well, I must say I've had better days with all these Taiwan yells, Agent Blackbird wreaking havoc on Chicago. Yes, I did hear about the situation with those Taiwan yells and Agent Blackbird in Chicago. I must say I expect better of you, brother. Oh, well, I suppose that's fair. We're doing what we can out here in Chicago. It's difficult, the hiring round recently. We lost one of our best crisis negotiators, and we just picked up Sergeant Echoes Martin on the job, and he's new, and he had to deal with this situation with Agent Blackbird, which are always a fucking complete mess, because the guy's a damn maniac. I don't know what to say, Jimmy. Well, that's all fine and good, but what is it that you want from me? Well, Jimmy, I wanted to talk to you for one. You're my brother. I was hoping we could talk like normal human beings and catch up. I wanted to know how your husband's been doing, and I just wanted to hear your voice again. But, well, as, to update you on the situation, we do, while Agent Blackbird did get away, we found a plane ticket to Boise, Idaho in his trash and records of him having purchased the ticket. So, this Sunday we'll have men stationed at O'Hare to try to take him down and prevent him from taking the flight. I wanted to let you know in case he does escape, it ascends to your jurisdiction, and recommend that you have Pegasus Unicorn stationed around Boise as well as O'Hare itself in the sky. I see. Yes, of course. Yes, that all makes sense. We can station Pegasus Unicorns in the skies above Chicago, particularly O'Hare, as well as Boise, Idaho, and in preparation in case you guys fuck your shit up again, brother. It's this again. It's why do you always treat me this way, Jimmy? No respect. I understand that you, I work for you, and and you know that you're my boss and I have responsibilities, but you don't have to badger me about it every 2 seconds. I'm trying to reach out, both as an employee, as a friend here. Oh, you're right. I apologize. It's been so long since we've seen each other. Oh, perhaps this summer we should go out to the lake together. Don't you think? You and the wife and kids, and me with my husband. What do you think? Oh, I would love that. Yes, I would love that so much, Jimmy. That's just great to hear. Yes, that sounds nice. That sounds nice. Well, let me know how the situation progresses, and I'll have my men stationed above those airports. All right. Good talking to you, Donutsman. I'll see you around.
Hey, this is Bradley, and well, my brother's been trying to get me to do a Chicago yell for the longest time, so I guess I gotta yell. Or all right, ready? Here's my Chicago.
Hey, give me that back. Hey, come back here.
This is Agent Blackbird once again. You thought I was going to Boise, Idaho, when in fact I actually fooled you. I'm on my way to Heaven, Michigan right now, hopping across the pond.
Excuse me, sir.
Lake Michigan. So I heard there was this company, General Motors, and they're trying to get on my action. They're trying to take over the world, and I can't let that happen. Because 1, the world belongs to me, Agent Blackbird. And 2, their Glorvis is destroying the orange trees, and you know what that means? No more orange chicken, which would be a travesty for all of humanity and for me. Oh fuck, look, there's a unicorn? How'd they go? Shit, well, fortunately,
Sir, that's the emergency exit. We're on a moving plane, sir! Sir!
They don't call me Agent Blackbird for nothing.
Poultry detected.
Come to Cuts and Bolts, our food rocks. I'll treat ya. For dessert, have my famous baklava pizza. Credit me for editing my recipe so expertly. Hubert Punchman even said my shawarma was a masterpiece. Caught up in a bombing last year, maybe it was a gift. Became the subject of a medical experiment, using the flesh of Guy Barzini with the robot. Named from the license plate in my brain, now it's VRBot. Pretty slick shit, tricked out, looking clean. I'm part Mediterranean cooking machine. In place of a torso, just got a big rotisserie. I'm a like gourmet premier, showed off my cooking mastery. Don't fuck with VRBot. Don't fuck with VRBot. Don't fuck with VRBot. Don't fuck with VRBot. Needed to reveal my cuisine on a cooking show. Prejudge was my very own creator, Papa Bellivo. Went better than my wishes, father loved all my dishes. Yuck, he tried to stop me, now he's sleeping with the fishes. He killed my sermon, but when he came for me, it was pathetic. Fisher saw him, knocked him out with his cast iron pan prosthetic. Shot up a yuck, fast off and he's a granite prophecy. No partner left, but I still won cause I'm a fucking prodigy. Got the money and made it back home to the middle of fucking nowhere. Then I went and rose up, time for me to blow up on the streets, fun restaurants with some flair. Chicken barn with a literal chick, Italian place with both shorties so flickering. We'll fight to get French food so much more like the necromancy bistro of carnivore. Help start up so many restaurants, just how venture capital goes. That sound like cheap, quite successful. Others, I just reap what I sowed. Jeffrey Spaglietti didn't pay his dues, had to get violent, so I rolled up to him in my limo, riddled with holes just like the silent. Cluck it in and Rico, though they balled out. Also on my gourmet primate, Torsten, Henry, Chicken Barn are on their way to Michelin Thin. Cowardly Lion and Muncher Carnivore, they were a different story. Both dead, don't know how to get back at Carney, but no, I'm coming at Toto and Dorothy.
Hummus detected.
Don't fuck with VRBot. Don't fuck with VRBot. Don't fuck with VRBot. Don't fuck with VRBot. Heard I made enemies of the family macaroni. Well, if they got the guts, why don't they just pull up and show me? And the fettuccine boys are coming after me as well. And they both know my address, I can send them straight to hell. Giuseppe Ravioli called me up last week. Told me all the cooler restaurants just weren't that cheap. Never come at me with that shit, it'll be your demise. Yeah, he's not talking shit with that bullet between his eyes. I don't care who starts fuck with me. If you think you have the skills to take me down, I swear you'll fucking don't. Come for the android here on top of the middle of fucking nowhere. Yeah, it's rare in there, anywhere escapes my glare. Now I see everything. Gotta update on my new Dex now. Superhuman vision, my new thing. Gotta give credit. A divine and mighty bongus. Source space and GPUs. Hit him up with an offering. We Biden, he knew what to do. gave me access to his graphics processor that's in the cloud. Now I see all kinds of shit behind, between, and all around. Now every time I aim my Tommy gun, I see a little crosshair in my eyes. So now I never miss my shots, you can't hide if I wanna brutalize. So now I'm cold as ice, and if you come for me, one piece of advice. Don't fuck with Fearbot. Don't fuck with Fearbot. Don't fuck with Fearbot.
Blood detected.
Don't fuck with Fearbot. You wanna fuck with Fearbot. Don't fuck with Fearbot. You're gonna come at Fearbot. Don't fuck with Fearbot. Don't fuck with Fearbot. Don't fuck with Fearbot. Don't fuck with Fearbot.
Pistachios detected.
Welcome to the 2042 Chicago Winter Olympic Games. This year, in light of climate change, we will be throwing out all of our traditional Winter Olympic Games and replacing them with our Summer Games. So that means snowboarding is out and skateboarding is in. And speaking of skateboarding, I'd like to introduce our commentators for this year. From the skate zone, I'd like to introduce Johnny Kickflip and Tommy Stanson.
Thank you for that lovely introduction, Mr. Announcer Sportsman.
And thanks, of course, as well to the Higgins Barbershop Quartet for that lovely performance of the Olympic fanfare.
Very excited for the Olympics this year, especially the skateboarding debut of Beavis Weedman from shithole Skinny, Idaho.
Yeah, I heard all kinds of great things about Beavis. And, of course, I'm particularly excited, in addition to the skateboarding, about all these new events. We've got Blue Platform and the Javelin this year as new events. Now, it's not the Javelin you're thinking about, but, well, I think we've got something to show them.
Yeah, let's cut to that interview with the U.S. Javelin team by Announcer Sportsman.
Announcer Sportsman here with a live interview with Lori Lightfoot of our Javelin team. Lori, would you like to introduce yourself to the good people at home and tell us a little bit about what Javelin is? How does it work?
Yeah, I'm Lori Lightfoot. I'm mayor of Chicago. You know, I got into Javelin a few years ago. It's a great way to connect the culture of Chicago because it involves a lot of yelling. And as you know, yelling is very important to us here in Chicago. And you see, the important part is you need to throw a ball up onto a vertical ramp or roof type structure. And as you do so, you yell, "Javelin!" with a great gusto and force. And then your teammate there needs to catch the ball without letting it touch at the ground. That's the other important part.
I see.
That would be me, of course. You know, you didn't introduce me, but that's fine. I'm Delemer Higgins. Javelin, you know, it's really impressive how great Lori is at Javelin. I mean, we all know he's such a great yeller from last year's Chicago Yells competition. You know, just an impressive guy, mayor of Chicago as well. Really, Javelin really runs in my family, actually. Been playing Javelin ever since I was a kid. And yeah, I mean, Lori told you pretty much all there is to know about the sport. You know, it's a great competition, and you know, there's not really, you know, there aren't many sort of yell-focused or yell-centered sports in the Olympics, so I think it'll really mix things up. It'll make things interesting this year.
Yes, it sounds like it. Thank you, the lemur. So, Lori, tell us, we've been hearing about a particular Swedish Javelin team that seems to be making a steep climb in their performance. People are getting kind of nervous.
Yes,
Do you have any comment, Lori?
Well, you know, we welcome the competition here, and as some longtime fans of the sport will know, the Oslo Yell competition is very important. So they have a lot of yelling background as well, and some of the members of that Swedish team have been very, very accomplished in that field, and so we welcome good, healthy, sportsmanlike competition, and may the best Javelin player win.
And we wouldn't expect anything else from our very own Lori Lightfoot, an excellent team player and an even great sport.
Thank you.
And I just want to add another thing about, you know, those that Swedish team. I just hope the judges for this year's, you know, when they score the yells, I just hope we get some judges of various internationalities. Yes. You know, the Swedish team, they're very much known for sort of modifying, doing pretty non-standard yells when they yell Javelin, a bit of a sort of yodely kind of thing. Javelin, really,
yes,
really,
exactly.
really, not sort of standard. And so, some judges really appreciate it, but, I hope they can appreciate the sort of the classic Chicago style yell coming from us.
Yeah.
Some fear from the lemur of international yells, bringing in different aspects of the other cultures. But let's see what will happen. Hopefully we have a diverse enough board to keep this match fair and square.
Let's hope so.
Back to you.
Wow, there's a really interesting interview about Javelin there. Now, we've got in the studio live here today some of the members of the United States Blue Platform team, actually, to talk about the other new event for the Olympics this year, Blue Platform. Well, we weren't able to get the team goalie or the 127th back, Steroids, Higgins, or Fitness Wolf Costin. But here we've got Summon the Hero, Groff Sorian, the Team Corncob, with us, as well as Swagmaster, the Team Swagmaster. So, Swag, why don't you tell the people of America a little bit about Blue Platform, the sport you play?
Hey man, thanks so much for having me on here, and I just really appreciate the opportunity because I think Blue Platform is a sport really not too many people know about, and really there's like Red Platform and Green Platform out there, but I really think Blue Platform's where it's at, man. And also you can call me Sim. That's what all my friends call me, SM Swagmaster.
Oh.
Yeah, what was the question again, man?
Yeah, just tell us about Blue Platform.
It's really my favorite game ever, man. And I just gotta say, I think the swag master of the team, that's me, Sim, swag master, we just don't really get enough appreciation in this sport, man. We're out there, we're swagging. I trained years to master my swag, man, but we just got fucking corn cobbers over here just taking all the glory. I'm sorry, it's just the truth here. And I think if Blue Platform, if it's gonna take off in any meaningful way, I really think the swag masters need to get a little more camera time, if you know what I mean.
Interesting sort of attention. I mean, what do you think about that? What do you think about Summon the Hero?
It is I, Summon the Hero, Groff Sorian. Thank you. I mean, swag masters are, of course, an essential role in Blue Platform, and they serve their purpose. They serve their purpose well. But I think it would be unjust to imply that the Team Corncob does anything less than hold all the kernels of the team together. It is essential, fundamental. Blue Platform, as I see it, is going to be the next big thing. You have the Team Corncobs to thank for that.
Some interesting tension, but I hope you guys can keep.
Yeah,
it
I'm just
together.
gonna have to butt right in there, man. I'm not trying to say the corn cobbers here aren't doing their job, and we all love a good corn cobber here. You know what I mean? But man, it's like these swag masters. We're the guys who are out in the pits. We don't really get the appreciation when it goes well. It's only when it goes wrong that that we're talked about. It's like, well, the swag master didn't swag hard. Well, it's like, dude, I'm fucking swagging all the time here. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm sorry. I'm just getting a little heated here. I'm gonna have to tone it down a bit.
Swag, why don't you tell us a little bit? My understanding is it's sort of like it's a ball game, right? And it's got some similarities with field hockey. Is that right? Played with sort of croquet mallets, and you hit a soccer ball around. But
yeah, it can be played with mallets. Yeah, it's typically what we play it with. And yeah, there's these two garage doors. Well, it doesn't have to be a garage door, I guess. But really the goal here is it's pretty simple. We're just trying to hit the ball onto the garage door of the opposing team there. And I mean, that's really all there is to it. And then we've got the corn cobbers, of course. Like I said, very important role to the team here. They're collecting some corn so that the other opposing farmers can't farm on our land,
right.
And grow their crops over here. But really, and here's where it comes to the most underappreciated part, right? It's the swag master. It's like I don't even know what I'm going to have to do on a given day. It just changes the type of swag I'm going to have to bring. Sometimes I don't even know where I am. I don't even know what my name is anymore.
Yeah.
So, about the end of the games, how's that work? How long do you play till?
Well, if there's one saying that's pretty specific to a swag master that you're gonna say, it's YOLO, and that stands for you only live once. And we're just gonna play till the sun goes down. You know what I mean? We're just gonna play until we can't play anymore. And that's what Blue Platform's really all about here.
I fucks with that.
Yeah, me too.
I really appreciate that. I really appreciate it.
You know, I've heard, though, that after the game does end, the garage door of the opposing team is destroyed, there's some kind of ritual with goats that takes place that's part of the competition?
Well, of course, that's the primary swag objective is to, take the goat head and, try to get as much blood as possible onto the opposing team's garage door there.
Oh, right. Okay. Nice. Well, thank you so much, both of you, for telling us all about Blue Platform. Do you have anything more to say for the fans before we sign off?
All I gotta say is swag out, man. Swag out. And YOLO.
Awesome. YOLO. Sounds great. Well, let's get back to that skateboarding competition. Looks like it's going live soon.
Yep. Let's take a look.
Ooh, yeah. We got the young prodigy Beavis Weedman coming up.
Ooh, long line of Reedmans, yeah.
Yeah, apparently Beavis Weedman, he was actually trained by Seabus himself. So,
no way.
We're really looking forward to his performance there. There he goes down the ramp, and look at him pop up. 1, 2. Ooh, wow. Now that's a 720 half ollie Blue Nelson twist there. Not a trick you see often, but pretty impressive start to his performance.
Oh yeah, crazy stuff. Man, that's a lot of spins. Reminds me of Satan.
Yeah,
almost,
yeah.
but not nowhere near.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you can't compete with
Satan. What am I thinking? But yeah. Ooh, wait. What's this? He's how did he do that? He stopped midair and turned around.
Oh wow! No, that's interesting.
I gotta ask this guy, man.
I don't know how
I've been
physically do that. That's pretty impressive.
Wow,
but,
full stop.
Oh no, he's really getting some speed going up to this ramp. And where'd he go? Oh my gosh! Look, he's over. He went up to ramp 3, but he's going off of ramp 4. How did he get over there?
Wait, now he's back on ramp 3. What the hell?
What is happening today? Oh my gosh! Whoa! No, look at how high he's launching up in the air. Oh my gosh! Look at it. 1, 2, 3. That's a 3600 right there.
Oh my God!
God damn! How did he get that much
Wow,
height?
this is really. I mean, he was trained by one of the greatest, but still, this is absurd.
This is impressive. Oh my gosh! I mean, I have never seen skateboarding like this. Oh, I think he's doing his finale trick here.
Nope.
He's going up off the ramp.
Oh. Unbelievable!
Whoa.
Oh my God!
Is that?
Did you see that?
It looks like there are 3 of him, but it's like. But they're like lighter. It's like he's jumping back and forth between different places in time, and places in the air. It's and then it's a landing. Oh my god!
Wow, that's crunchy, man. That reminds me of that one anime, Naruto.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Just like the Shadow Clone Jutsu almost.
Naruto. Naruto.
Yeah, classic Naruto.
Yeah.
But
anyway, let's get back to skateboarding.
Yeah, it looks like he's just finished up, and we've got a live interview with Beavis Weedman himself right now.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Hey, yo, that shiz was totally wizard, man. Yo, what's going on? All right, let's keep it quick. I want to keep you guys. Yo, quick shout out. My sensei, Seabus Reedman. I owe it all to you, my man. And yo, my pops, I know you're out there, Boungus. Everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Hey, that's my pops. I know you can see me, man. I hope you're proud. Mwah. Love you.
Incredible. Good.
Wow,
good
what
tricks.
a great performance there, folks. Now, well, make sure to tune in tomorrow as the Olympic Games continue. And stay rad, skaters.
Stay rad, skaters.
Oh, wait. What's this? Oh, it looks like we're getting a call. And the caller ID, it's a call in from Seabus Reedman. Well, we better pick it up. Seabus himself.
Uh-oh. Hey there, Seabus. How's it going?
Oh, hey there, Tommy. Oh, it's good to hear your voice. I'm a huge fan of the Skate Zone, and well, I wanted to call in because I imagine, I was actually the mentor of Beavis, and well, you might want to hear about him, so I'm offering my time for you.
Oh, we most certainly do, Mr. Reedman. Yeah, what can you tell us about Seabus? His performance was quite impressive this time around. I mean, Beavis, of course. Sorry, you're Beavis.
Right, you know, people get it mixed up often for some reason. I don't really understand why. But yes, no, Beavis, I mean, he's an incredible prodigy, really. I've never seen any skateboarder quite like him. I mean, you know, back in the day, I did some pretty crazy tricks with my own weed, staying up in the air for a while. But, I mean, with his teleporting skills, well, I think that he could probably beat my own airtime record one of these days. You'll just see.
Oh, wow, that's it's quite a lot of praise coming from the master himself. So how was actually Beavis achieving these sort of teleporting tricks? Is it some sort of diet or some sort of special training regimen, or what's going on?
Well, he always gives credit to his dad, Boundgus. I don't really understand why. I mean, maybe it's a genetic thing, but, you know, I think you're right. I think it does come down to his diet. You know, he eats a lot of metal and, you know, nuts and bolts and graphics chips, and I think that might have something to do with it, but I'm not quite sure, really.
So what your sounds like kind of sounds like this keto diet that I've been hearing about, you know, with the nuts and stuff. So, is that what's going on? Would you recommend keto?
Well, I mean, hey, if it works for Beavis, maybe it'll work for you. There certainly aren't many carbohydrates in silicon, so, you know, I think that might just work out for you. That's interesting.
All right. Well, you heard it from Cebus himself. I'm actually selling a book about the keto diet today. Just quick plug, and, you know, Cebus recommends it, so there you have it. But anyway, any last words you got, Cebus, before we sign off here? Thank you so much for your call.
Of course, yes. Well, I just like skaters all around the world to stay rad, just like you boys.
All right, yeah. And with that, let's head in with a good old stay rad skaters. Let's go.
Yeah. Stay rad, skaters.
Stay rad.